I invite Mr. Girish Sharma, Deputy General Manager, Product and Services, Netmagic. Big round of applause for Mr. Girish Sharma.
वैसे मैं मध्य प्रदेश का रहने वाला हूं, लेकिन आई एम अटैक्ड बाय द सेम वायरस ऑफ मुंबई, तो आप मुझे क्षमा करें। मैं कोशिश करूंगा कि मे बी इंग्लिश के शब्दों का उपयोग करूं। दुर्भाग्य से हम लोग टेक्नोलॉजी फील्ड में हैं जहां पे कि ज़्यादातर शब्द हैं जिनका हिंदी में कोई रूपांतरण नहीं मिलता है। अगर क्लाउड बेस्ड टेक्नोलॉजीज़ का हिंदी में रूपांतरण करने जाएंगे तो बहुत तकलीफ होगी, और जो चीज़ हम यहाँ शेयर करने आए हैं शायद उससे बहुत ज़्यादा हम भटक सकते हैं। सो विद ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट टू ऑल द मेयर्स प्रेजेंट हियर, थैंक यू वेरी मच। इट वॉज रियली a very enriching session here. It was more of learning. Initially I was not even thinking of speaking here, but we have to. I will share with you the experience that we have undergone with so many of our customers, and really it is a privilege कि आज हम यहाँ जो डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं वो पीपल पब्लिक पार्टनरशिप के काम आ सकता है। अभी हमने सिक्योरिटी पे बहुत ही अच्छा प्रेजेंटेशन सुना। इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड इट इज़ रियली अ वेरी गुड थिंग कि जस्ट लास्ट वीक ओनली वी ऑल रियलाइज द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ सिक्योरिटी। I want to ask all the dignitaries here, what happens if some antisocial elements come to the data center where control and command center is hosted and they do destroy that center, right? That's very important to think. We all should think in a broader perspective. So it is very important for building the smart cities which we are thinking of. You will be integrating so many critical modules together. आप जितने ज़्यादा क्रिटिकल मॉड्यूल्स वहाँ पे लेके आएंगे, आई एम श्योर आप सभी ने बहुत सारी मूवीज़ में देखा होगा कि कंट्रोल एंड कमांड सेंटर अगर कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ होता है तो क्या क्या किया जा सकता है। अभी आपने सुना कि अगर एक सिस्टम कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ होता है तो उसका एक फाइनेंशियल वैल्यू होता है। अगर कंट्रोल एंड कमांड सेंटर फिजिकली कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ होता है या फ्रॉम द सिक्योरिटी परस्पेक्टिव कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ होता है, उसका बहुत ही डीप इम्पैक्ट हो सकता है। इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू थिंक अबाउट इट। Now I introduce you to Netmagic, and so I'm Girish Sharma, a product manager from Netmagic, and I will be giving you a perspective into what we have learned. So before I start on this journey, sorry, it's not working. I'll be telling you that why we should be speaking about the thing here. Sorry, it's not working, so I'll go away with this. Why I should be sharing my idea with you, because we have an experience, a learning from a practice of serving 2,000 plus customers. Have we served customers from government and public sector sector? Yes, definitely. There are so many customers we have served. We have worked with them, and it is really, I should tell you, it's like you are doing a national duty when you are working with these clients. With given all the challenges, with whatever situation there is, you know, how we help all of them sustain. I spoke about physical security. So I should tell you that when you host in a data center, we have 7 layers of physical security before anybody can touch even one cable of your system. In those physical levels of security, there is an authorization also. The person who's coming, his identification is entered in the system, and it is regularly tracked who has visited your system, what he has done, even those logs are available. So it is very important that you think from a data center perspective. So I'll tell you a lot about what and all data centers can do, and we are doing it for government sector right now. So Netmagic is one of the India's largest data center right now. It is an Indian company. We started in 1998 from a garage, and today we are India's largest data center. As per the process, we have around 13 lakh square feet of data center space with 9 data centers, all of them hosted in metro cities, Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai, and Noida. And it is very important that even all smart cities projects should be located in metro cities. The reason is the power supply, the connectivity to different telcos, and even all the cloud availability zones, which will help you be a truly agile smart city infrastructure in future. I'll tell you a lot during my presentation session here. We do work into 4 major areas which I'll quickly cover, because I'm really, my sincere apologies, I'm standing between you and your lunch, but I will definitely pass on the message that whatever we have learned. These 4 areas are data center hosting, cloud, security, and management services, which I'll quickly cover up. One of the key things is data centers, you should outsource it. and should use the expertise from the industry, because you can see that, 47% of all, even the government sector and the private sector mixed together across the industries, they are going for buying these services rather than building them, because building is a headache. You will have to maintain physical security. As I mentioned, we are mentioning 7 layers of physical security. You will have to maintain power supply. So just to give you an example, in our any data center, we store 2 lakh liters of diesel at any point of time. It can serve all fuel stations of a average city, right? We store that much of diesel with us, and we have redundant power supplies. Not only each and every, we have multiple UPS, we have multiple power feeds. On top of that, we maintain multiple ways to maintain the power supply. To give you an example, Chennai floods, which I mentioned also during one of the sessions today. Chennai floods, there was so much problem that people were not able to access their mobile phones because none of the towers were operational. Right? We were not even down for one moment. All our customers who could catch the tower, they could get all the signals how their systems are. So that is even Mumbai floods, when it happened, we were not even down for one moment. So that's why I said that, I will share what we have learned, right? So we have learned it from our customers who came back and told us that my mobile was not accessible, but I was getting access as soon as I got the signal. Right? So that's how it is very important that you should look at it from a broader perspective. In smart cities project, it is important that you host them into any leading data center where I showed you my expertise. There are so many Indian players. We are an Indian company, as I mentioned, that we started in 1998 and we learned from 2,000 plus customers, developed this practice. It's very important. All industries, there are so many challenges. Now cloud is the buzzword. That is the second thing, all the decision makers here, I really want to pull your attention to this. Cloud is a technology you should adopt. It is very secure. There are so many companies working in the field of security. We heard a presentation. It's very secured and you should use it in the government sector. The big benefit lies, what if today you are doing one smart city project for 10 lakh citizens? Over a period of looking at your development, it grows to 20 lakh citizens. Will you upgrade all the systems? Will you go for that investment? आप ground scratch से एक बार फिर आप project approval के लिए जाएंगे और पूरा नया system खड़ा करेंगे. अगर आप cloud में होंगे तो you can upgrade any time. Even you can upgrade from 10 lakh to 11 lakh to 12 lakh to 13 lakh, and that's how you save your lot of investments, right? Even when you are in cloud with us, the biggest thing which happens to you is in the event of any disaster, you can quickly jump to another availability zone. So if you are hosted in Mumbai, you can run your applications from Bangalore as well if something happens to your Mumbai site. It is very simple. That's why you should consider cloud as a practice while building smart cities projects, and there are so many options available in the field of cloud. Right now, since we have to share our ideas here, I want to share with you in a quick nutshell that industry, even the government sector, and the larger enterprises all around the globe are talking about hybrid IT as a concept. In a nutshell, it is nothing. You can have your own data center and mix it with a public cloud so that you can have your peak demands being met from the cloud technologies. You can do that. And that is what is playing in the industry right now. We as Netmagic, we have worked a lot in the hybrid IT, and as practitioners approach, we have developed hybrid IT practices, where you can have your data center and a part of it is hosted in the cloud so that all peak demands of any workload are met from the hybrid cloud. Just to give you an idea that what if you have got some video surveillance system, you want to have all your data on your private cloud or in your premises, wherever, and you can have certain analytical applications accessing it again from the public cloud. You can do that, you can mix and match, and that is the hybrid IT. Biggest benefit is the hybrid IT gives you best of both. It gives you all the quality of service approaches. At the same time, it brings your ROI drastically down. In all the government projects where you are taking project approval, the timeline is 5 to 7 years, and hybrid IT is really the word which you should think of cloud and think of the hybrid IT while developing the smart city projects, and that's what I can share from our experience perspective. There are so many benefits of hybrid IT approach, which we are proposing here. It can meet your capacity demands. It can give you data protection and resilience. You can have something private and something on the public cloud. Again, still, it is still very secured. You can have reserve capacity for your peak demands, and you can have your workload portability. It's very, very simple. You know, again, looking at in the interest of time, I should tell you that in the hybrid IT itself, we have launched multiple services. You can see that, you know, they have got multiple benefits. You should think of your infrastructure as a very important piece. To give you an example, that even if you remove one cable from your server, which is serving the control and command center, you know, it will take a lot of time for you to see which cable is disconnected, and then you'll put that cable, again you're up and running on your control and command center. For people like us, we track it regularly, right? And we have such a robust system where we can track, you know, what has happened, and even before you call us, we would have already fixed that up, right? So that's how we track all those things on a regular basis. You should use hybrid IT as an approach. It gives you committed performance, control. It gives you flexibility as well. We use all the latest technologies, which are really, you know, I don't want to confuse you with the jargons, but we use state-of-the-art software-defined networking. We take care of the security. Yeah, so none of our customers were impacted by the ransomware attack which happened. Even the gentleman before me already told you the very much importance of the security. We keep 7 layers of physical security beside securing you with a set of security services. So again, in the interest of time, I'll be telling you that we work on migration projects, we work on disaster recovery sites. So it is very critical that while delivering your infrastructure, you take care of these things. You should think in a broader interest rather than having data center of your smart city project within your premises. You can think of having it out of your premises. It gives you a lot of big benefits. And you know, nowadays it's a very good thing कि हम सब एक विचारधारा से बन गए जो राष्ट्रीय विचारधारा है. तो it is always beneficial for your smart cities. Still you are thinking in a broader context, and you are taking the expertise, taking care of the expertise which is available nationally to all of us for all the smart city projects. As Netmagic, we do management of infrastructure. We have got expertise for that. We have even the disaster recovery NOC operations for us. We do manage, secure and comply. I want to bring your attention to this important thing. From a compliance perspective, we are meeting all the government compliances. We are also a part of all global compliances, because you know, when I said Netmagic is an Indian company, but our expertise is being used for global giants like SAP as a service. We are doing Cisco, we are doing Sony. They are all operational from India, and they are leveraging the Indian expertise to manage remotely their own infrastructure. Even a lot of companies from Dubai are hosting their disaster recovery site in India with us, right? So that's how companies around the world are actually leveraging the expertise available to them. I just wanted to bring certain things on the security perspective. We really heard it is very important aspect that you give due diligence to the security piece as well in your smart city projects. We do security services remotely, we do it on site, and we also do mixed models. You know, all of these have got their own cost implications, and depending on, you know, what level of security you are looking at, you can mix and match them to give the right ROI model, right? We do run, this is an important thing. Everybody's talking about compliances, and for compliances you have to undergo all the compliance certifications. Even from the government sector, we have undergone the government's own compliance certifications. We have undergone them. We are NIC empaneled. In terms of the achievements, we are the first data center to be empaneled on certain. We have cleared all cybersecurity grills. We have implemented a WAF based on Imperva. We are the only data center which has developed cloud-based security solutions in India. So we are working a lot of things around this, and you know, really, as I mentioned to you and I showed you some of the government customers who are already benefiting from it. It is really important that you give due weightage to these things when you are designing your infrastructure for smart cities. People like us are more than willing to add value wherever, you know, you want to leverage our experience in terms of our data center hosting services, in terms of cloud, or in terms of security. We are more than willing to do these things for you. And the thing which you get is, The main objective of doing all smart cities projects is you generate that benefit on real terms for these citizens, right? You don't want to get into management of those things which you can give it to others and they have proven. You just manage and monitor your SLAs and the end results. We will take care of a lot of other things in the background from an infrastructure perspective. We are more than willing to engage with anybody who has got questions. We are around. I have Prasad Tilve also with me from Netmagic, and we are more than willing to answer any questions or queries that you have. Unfortunately, I am standing between you and your lunch, so I'll quickly wrap up. Thank you very much for inviting us. It was pleasure being here. Thank you.